Short demo presentation, Zeus Trojan. What is Zeus? Zeus is a well-known banking Trojan horse program. It steals data from infected computers via web browsers and protected storage. Some of the features of Zeus include it steals data submitted in HTTP forms, it steals data accounts credentials stored in Windows protected storage, it steals client-side X509 public infrastructure certificates, between many others. How does Zeus work? Zeus performs stores data filtration and remote commands via encrypted HTTP post requests to a command and control web server. The encryption Zeus uses is RC4, when a key that is embedded in the binary. While the primary function of this malware is to commit financial fraud, its general information stealing behaviors make it a threat to all enterprises. Basic credential theft is not targeted, meaning the Zeus botnet controller does not run botnet just to see what it can get. The botnet controller usually has a financial target in mind. The criminals typically search for data of interest to directly derive value or to sell to another criminal. Several of these attacks can be done on demand via HTTP-based control panel and directed to selected infected computers. These on-demand attacks may be performed by special scripts that can be executed on selected systems. These scripts can be used to take a screenshot of affected systems or to do Zeus binary updates. This is an example of a login page of a financial site in a computer that's not infected. You can see only has 3 fields: user ID, password, and take me to. This is a similar page of the financial site, but in a computer infected with Zeus. You can see they have 5 fields: user ID, password, answer 1, answer 2, and answer 3, that the Zeus Trojan will use to determine valuable information of the user. How to detect the Zeus banking Trojan on your computer? Computers infected with Zeus will have the following files and folders installed. The location depends on whenever the victim has administration rights or not. The files most likely will be hidden. We'll have the hidden attribute set to hide them from casual inspection. Also, Zeus makes a registry change to ensure that it starts up with administration privilege every time the computer is powered on. Type of data being targeted by Zeus. Figure 4 illustrates a fragment of information collected from an infected system. These listings begin with a boot ID, which usually has the same name of the affected computer. The bootnet next is the bootnet that includes the affected computer. Also listed is the boot version. Next appears the IP version for address of the computer and the country it belongs to. This information is not always accurate, because the host with an internal IP will not display correctly. Also is the operating systems and the code page. The log was captured from Internet Explorer web browser, used to visit a popular social networking website. The URL of a popular social networking website. Also is the full page parameters, email address, and password, and anything else generated from the login attempt. In Figure 5, this is a similar function to the previous listing, but this time Zeus is stealing information from a bank account. It was the boot ID, the bootnet, the version, the IP address, the country, the operating systems, the URL of the bank, but It has the information of the ID sign-on, the user, the password. And Figure 6 shows the same user transferring money from a checking to a savings account. These examples demonstrate the risks that infected computers and their users are susceptible to. There is a transfer from what account, the amount, and all the information used for a transfer. How to protect yourself from Zeus. The CTU recommends that businesses and home users carry out online banking and financial transactions on isolated workstations. Business may even consider using an alternative operating system for workstations accessing sensitive or financial accounts. Keep your antivirus and operating systems and software process up to date. And do not open suspicious email attachments or leak for people that you don't know. Even if you do know them, check them to find if they send you something prior to the opening email.